been against in their top 16 qualifier, which we saw was that Dark Pit matchup against Luminous. So it's going to be interesting to see what Sansko can do against not just a Robin, but a very, very solid Robin at that, considering how tough this matchup is. And thank you so much, Sweet Lou, for the tier 1 sub. 2-month streak. Let's keep it up.
Absolutely. Yeah, shout out to Sweet Lou. She's awesome. So we're going to be talking about some pretty awesome stuff and some pretty awesome Smash, courtesy of Nikita and Sansko, who, again, Nikita, having the ledge trap, the number 2 seed in this tournament, is an easier proposition to say than it is to do, as Sansko now has turned garbage into gold and now has Nikita up against the edge of the stage.
That neutral B is a very, very good, and honestly, in my opinion, as someone who plays Bowser quite a lot, a very underrated move. Because if you get it right, like if you get it right at the start, you're gonna do 40% to your opponent with it.
Oh,
and
my goodness.
Sansko hopped up, did the first fair to force an air dodge, and did the second fair off stage to get the kill. But it's not going to matter because he got shield broken while a Levin sword was in hand, going to die right there for his sins. Not a fun situation to be in, that's for sure.
Yeah, so Nikita, Robin has, this matchup is pretty good for Robin. One of the reasons is that Robin can control a lot of space with the arc fire, and if it hits, the reward for Robin is so good. So we haven't really been seeing Nikita convert off of the arc fire, like too much.
That was Sansko, I mean, trying to control the stage, reads the get up and an up smash. Yeah, that's one way to take the second stock, and certainly an effective one. But yeah, Nikita evening it up right back at 1 apiece. What are you seeing from Sansko that's been giving Nikita the most problems here thus far last?
It's just these aerial approaches that Nikita's having a lot of trouble dealing with. We saw in the other games, Nikita was doing a fantastic job of stuffing out grounded approaches because Nikita's been spending most of their time playing against grounded characters. But when Sansko decides to go airborne, even with a character that's not that fast, such as Bowser, they're just doing it in such a way that it's very, very hard for Nikita to punish. Because Bowser has some very big aerial hitboxes, like that Nair, like that Fair, and Sansko is just doing such a good job of using every single option in his kit to get past all the hitboxes that Nikita is throwing out, get back to the stage, ignore the ledge trapping, ignore the aerial walls that they're putting up, and trying to get back in, but that down B could come to cost. Getting up through the floor on right.
Sansko.
Trying to throw the book at him, but not going to find its mark as Nikita is put into disadvantage. Sansko could be looking to administer the coup de grace if Nikita tries to jump there. However, Nikita very wisely rolling and is rewarded with an advantage state themselves. Sansko spending a lot of time in the air, but it's the down air that's going to prove so effective. Drop the weights on him as Sansko goes up by a score of 1-0, and that is sharp thinking, quite literally and figuratively, from Sans.
I can't believe that dare was like a roll read almost. Or it may not have been a read, but it caught roll in.
Was that a roll? I thought Nikita was airborne there. I thought Nikita air dodged inwards.
They were airborne at the end, I can assure you that.
That's for sure. They were airborne into the blast zone.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, one way or another, that's the correct assumption. But we're going right back at it for game number 2, and going back pretty quickly. So Nikita thinking that they might have it ready for Sansko as we're going right back to the final destination. We are still in best of 3 territory, if my memory serves me correctly. So this is troublesome for Nikita if they find themselves in a repeat performance, and certainly getting nared into fair like that would happen off stage
right there.
Yeah, that's ballsy.
Nosferatu offstage is a very ballsy move because if it misses, there's enough end lag on Nosferatu that it'll put Nikita in a position where they're going to be forced to recover very low, which can be punished by a runoff bear by characters like Bowser. So it could have been a disastrous situation, but very fortunately for Nikita, or maybe not fortunately, but very skillfully maneuvered themselves into a place where that Nosferatu would connect. And the fair offstage going to take stock 1. Nikita off to an early lead.
I mean, really, even if it's a position where Nikita falls away ever so slightly to fall for Sansko. Oh my gosh, that was so fast! Stop the clock! Nikita bringing it to 3-1 with the grandest of ease.
Oh my goodness! It's just like that was just 2 quick ones from Nikita there. Amazing play.
Like the first stock was generally earned through neutral interactions and just winning in an advantage state too. The second stock was just highway robbery. We have to
just one combo, boom, you're done. And that's like kind of what like I expect from the matchup from Robin. Just gonna combo Bowser so much that either you're able to set up an edge guard or worse, you get spiked and you're on your next stock.
See, it makes you wonder because right now you might think that Sansko is at a high percentage. This could just be building rage, and this is a problem for Nikita if they cannot close this thing out. Now, that has not been the problem for Nikita thus far, I will say, as you're going to get trapped into that up smash.
I feel like most characters...
But it won't be.
Yeah, most characters might have to worry about Bowser getting rage, and then you might have to worry about Bowser with rage, and then you might take it, like, they might take the early stock and make the comeback. But Robin's a character that has confirms on Bowser, can kill really well with the arc fire, is something that's very safe to kind of throw out, as we just saw. Like if it hits on shield, great. Now they have to deal with arc fire on shield, you know. And if it hits on hit, then you just run and get the kill confirmed.
Going into game 3, I don't believe that Sansko has like any other characters, and I don't think that they should switch up character picks. But I do think that a stage change would be beneficial here. Maybe going to the small battlefield that we saw earlier from Sansko against you, not Stu, not Eric Gordon, but the player you. That was the stage pick that ended up winning the set for Sansko. So I wonder if we could see a similar pick with counterpicker's advantage right here from Sansko. But if it's not small battlefield, I would be surprised to see the 3rd game in a row on FD. I don't think that would be beneficial to Sansko to let Robin continuously take him to FD.
Yeah, especially after that second stock. That's the sort of thing that just kind of breaks your will. And indeed, we are going to go to Town and City, which turns into FD for a little bit, about half the battle. But you do have the benefit of some platforms at the very least.
Sorry, I briefly like glanced at my phone, and I saw that good buddy of mine, 8-Bit Man, tweeted, "I hate Gordo. Gordo is the best move in the game." I'm going to take a wild assumption and say that he was playing Atomisk.
Yeah, so I do definitely respect 8-Bit Man for not updating his game since patch 3.0, but at some point you're going to have to defend Gordo, so yeah, buddy. Either way, that's going to be a forwarder that's going to miss and hit on shield by Nikita as, yeah, good pickup into the back air from Sansko, and that's Nikita having first blood drawn on them by this ferocious Bowser in this decisive game number 3.
Yeah, and that up smash, the second of up smash, you usually don't see because you get launched by the first hit. Can combo in the back air at those percents. That's just a true combo. So a lot of Bowsers like to use it at the ledge, just so they can catch like neutral get up or something.
For this kill right here, but Sansko, oh, he went for the side B off stage. Well, I mean, he was at 182%. Like, it was, the risk reward was pretty much safe because if he hit it, he was taking a stock no matter what. If he missed, he was going to die, but the next interaction would kill him. So I don't think it was too much of a lost opportunity to go for like that Hail Mary off stage right there, but it definitely was not the option that I would pick.
Oh my goodness, the arc fire coming in clutch, saving Nikita from that suplex.
Oh, but nothing's gonna save you from that. Drop the bombshell on him, kid, and Sansko finds themselves one stock away from winner's final, and they're not done yet. That flying slam gonna be their opening gambit for this final stock of Nikita's. 66% already. Thunders? Yeah, they're not spacing Sansko out. Sansko is on a mission. Oh my gosh, if you jump, you are dead. No, but you rolled! No, Sansko read that perfectly, and the up smash is going to take Sansko into winner's final.
Yeah, that was